problem that affects a lot of men, and ladies, that means it affects you too. Erectile dysfunction. There is a new treatment that's being offered here in Jacksonville. Joining me now is Dr. Earl I. He is telling us about the Gainswave. Okay, it's called Gainswave. And first, let's start to talk about, I want to talk a little bit about erectile dysfunction. This is very common. It is nothing that we should be embarrassed talking about. How many men does this affect?
Mickey, it affects an enormous number of men, beginning at age 40, approximately 40% of men, and it goes up 10% per decade. So by the time you're 70, virtually 70% of our guys out there are having difficulty. The problem is 80% of the time that they're so nervous about it, they don't tell anybody. They won't tell the doctor, they won't discuss it with anybody.
Yeah, they won't talk to, but you've seen, I'm sure firsthand, it really impacts marriages and relationships because, you know, you want to have that intimacy. So this is something that can fix it. All right, so right now, without this, let's talk about the options that were out there. First of all, biggest thing, you could take a pill, but that could cause a problem because...
Right, it can cause low blood pressure, it can cause cardiovascular issues, green vision, Cialis cause aches and pains, GERD, esophageal reflux, so a lot of problems with these type of drugs. Other things you can do is you can obviously use the vacuum device with band constriction. You use surgery where they actually put in prosthetics. You use needles. Now that's painful to me,
painful.
But needles to inject drugs. And this can be used to help obviously solve that problem. You wonder why divorces are so high. I think this might have some contributing factors.
You know, and I mean, that's no joke because
that's
I really know that this lends to it. Again, going back to that intimacy, which is one of the most important parts of a relationship.
Right.
So now we have this.
Right.
All right, how does this work?
This is a Gainswave device. It uses sound waves and actually, well, not sound waves so much as pressure waves. So what we do is we have the person come in, we use a numbing cream, and then we use
You're going to use it on my hand to prove that it doesn't really hurt.
We'll put it on your device, and we're going to show you how it works. It creates a shock wave. As you can feel, it's not painful at all.
Yeah, not at all.
And so this is used. We do approximately 2,000 cycle treatments. We used multiple treatments, 6 of them of the Gainswave. This allows them to reestablish blood flow because here's what it does. It actually knocks the micro plaques out of the artery. In other words, it clears the arteries up so the arteries can work again. It also causes you to build new vessels because you build epithelial growth factor, it brings in stem cells, and it does a lot of good things like that.
So the patients that you've been using this on, what kind of results are you seeing?
We're seeing vast majority show improvement across the board. 70% see full functionality back where they want to see it and continue to notice that. So we see excellent results at this point. It's
not a cure. You might have to come back.
Right.
It costs around $3,000. Do you feel like if someone is experiencing this and they don't want to go the other options, it's worth it?
I think certainly would be. Given some of the choices, particularly needles, I think this is...
I can imagine every guy
this is something that most people would enjoy a lot.
All right, well, thank you so much for coming on to talk about this. If you'd like to learn more about this procedure, or also if you know someone that this affects and you want to send them this video, you can do that in a private message, by the way, too, on Facebook. That makes it super easy. We're going to be posting this on the morning show page of news4jax.com.
If one other thing, there's Men's Health article, April issue, information.
Okay, Men's Health article, April issue.
Right.
There's information about the machine.
Men's Health, yes.
Okay, fantastic. All right.